I will say I did jump the gun too quickly when it comes to I want to draft a quarterback. I want to get a Drake May. I want to get a Caleb Williams because I just don't see it. I may have jumped the gun because I didn't believe that Jordan Love could fix his mechanics, fix his accuracy during this season. All right, so let's go to the next game on the list, and that is the first game, which was the Packers versus Lions. I said this before the game even started. I was like, I have a funny feeling Jordan Love is going to have a break, just have a great
You
game,
did say
and
that.
he
You
and
did
he
say that.
did because I see it, I believe it. I know that the Lions defense is not good. And I'm looking at Jordan Love play the past
Sure.
few weeks, and I'm like, okay, bro, it's gonna be one of those type of games where I see, and I didn't bet on this game. I should have bet on this game. I
You
should
should
have
have
bet
copied
on the
the
spread.
parlay I put in the group chat. You would have made some good money.
I should have
I
bet
won't
the
even gamble no
spread.
more when I cook that up.
Yeah, I should have bet the spread on the Packers because man, oh man, I would have made some money. I did make some money, but just not on that specifically. And I have to say, like the Packers, they impressed me, specifically Jordan Love and that offense. They have improved a lot ever since that Broncos game. Um, Jordan Love, his mechanics, whoever worked on his mechanics and fundamentals ever since that Broncos game, I salute to you because his mechanics were very sloppy. They were very inconsistent. He was missing wide open throws up in the middle.
Sure.
He couldn't throw the deep ball. So it was just a lot of inconsistencies with Jordan Love. So the fact of the matter that we were able to see him on Thanksgiving Day look like an elite QB out there
On the
was
road too
yeah, on the road
against a
too.
divisional rival. Yeah.
It was a great performance on his part. He had like three tubs, like 300 yards. The offense was just in sync the entire game, and the Lions couldn't do nothing about it. On the Lions side of things, Jared Goff looked awful. When I do my QB rankings again,
This is who Jared Goff is, man. That's who he
when
is.
I man,
When the going is good, it's good. But when it's bad, it's like, oh my goodness, they get this guy out the league.
if I had a QB tier, if I made another QB tier list, I would have Jared Goff at he's all right because oh my god, that was just a bad performance. That offense looked so out of sync. Ben Johnson, he was getting exposed. Joe Barry exposed Ben
Oh my
Johnson.
goodness,
Oh my
man.
god. Ah, Joe Barry's not going to lose his job. I'm so sick because this game right here is going to be the reason why his job remains because he keeps fooling the head coach into thinking that he's actually good. But anywho, yeah, that Lions team, the Packers, they were doing anything they want on the defensive end. They were confusing Jared Goff for whatever reason, and we won the game. That's pretty much it. Just what's your reaction to the game?
I wasn't really surprised at this outcome because I'm telling you, trends in the NFL mean stuff. I don't know why, but it does. The Lions lost their last six Thanksgiving games, I believe, and well, now it's seven. And the Packers are a divisional game. It's a divisional game, so there's never really any guarantees in those. Um, the Packers have been winning some games. They've been looking better on offense. And I said, man, something just don't feel right. I said, this feels like a trap game. That's why I said that's why I put the Packers spread on the little slip I posted because I said this something don't feel. They could very much lose this game. And off the first drive, I said, "Yep, it's gonna be one of them games." And don't let the final score fool y'all. That game was not close.
Mm-mm,
The
mm-mm.
halftime, what was the score at half? Wasn't it like
Uh, it may have been like 20
20?
something to like maybe three. Like it was bad at
It
some
was something
point.
crazy. It was like yeah, it was they was down like two scores at the half or something crazy
Yeah,
like
it
that.
was it was a it was
So,
bad.
so yeah, man. I'm this is why I like the Lions. Dan Campbell's a good coach and all that, but I say their ceiling is the divisional round because that defense is you can't win with that defense. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care what when the playoffs come, you need defense to really stand on business. You need at least 3 to 4 stops for your defense. And I don't see the Lions getting 3 to 4 stops with just Aiden Hutchinson out there and a bunch of Jags. Well, they got Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph is all right, but other than that, their linebackers like Jack Campbell, he's okay. He's pretty solid, I guess, for a rookie. But Rodrigo, they had him running fullback. He must stink at linebacker now or something. So yeah, that defense really. And then Jared Goff, oh my goodness, man, that man, phew, he might be Jag tier at this point because
Tag tier? Come on now. He all right,
that
man.
performance was disgusting.
It was
Isn't
it
that what
was
Jag
disgusting.
means?
No, no, no.
Just a guy?
No. Jag doesn't isn't just a guy. I look at well, is that above mid tier for you?
That is like the mid tier for me.
Nah, I wouldn't put Jared Goff at the mid tier. I would put him in like he all right. Like he's okay. Like he's been solid.
Okay, so he's okay. But man, that performance was dastardly. Like that was ghastly. I was like, good grief, man. I said, get this dude off the field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So yeah,
it was bad.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I'll say this because just going back to Jordan Love, I'll probably clip this as like a segment or something. So here's the thing because there was a post on Twitter that showed a comparison between Jordan Love, I think the first 11 games or 12 games versus Aaron Rodgers' first 12 games at his first year starting. And they're very identical, very similar. And I have to say, I have been critical of Jordan Love's play. I said, I believe it was 2 or 3
You was
weeks
on the
ago.
Drake May sweepstakes weeks ago. Now that dream is dead in the water.
Yeah, that dream is definitely dead. And I said this a few weeks ago. I was like, listen, Jordan Love has been playing like trash. This is before these past few games. And I stand by that. He was playing like trash. But here's the thing. I will say I did jump the gun too quickly when it comes to I want to draft a quarterback. I want to get a Drake May. I want to get a Caleb Williams because I just don't see it. I may have jumped the gun because I didn't believe that Jordan Love could fix his mechanics, fix his accuracy during this season. I thought that this was going to be a issue that was going to continue. So the fact that he was able to fix this issue, salute to him because I didn't think that would happen for a guy that's in year 4, albeit this first year starting. But I don't want to see him as like, oh, because I don't want to see him like just some regular rookie starting. You know what I'm saying? Like first year starting. Like I need him to be really, really good, really solid. And I want to see some like potential from him. Like I want to see somebody where I could be very confident, like, okay, he is the future franchise QB. I don't want to see him out here like Baker Mayfield year one or Kyler Murray year one. Like I don't want to see him out here like that. I want to see Jordan Love a little bit better than a really good rookie QB quarterback because he's had time to sit and watch and work on his fundamentals. And so far, he's looked really good. And I have to admit, I jumped the gun a little too soon. And I'll hold this L. I said this in a video. I forgot what podcast it was. I said I hope I'm wrong. And so far, I am wrong. And I'm glad I'm wrong because that means that Gutekunst made the right decision getting rid of Aaron Rodgers, getting rid of those receivers, them old guys that have not been panning out with the Jets. And we will talk about the Jets soon. It's looking very good for the Packers. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but at least the QB is making some type of promise.
You finally came around on your boy.
I'm not
I
calling
told
him
you
a
you got to give
franchise
these.
QB yet.
But yeah, okay, sure. But that's why I say you got to give these dudes time, man. I'm telling you, yeah, I know this is year 4 for him, but I was like, you got to give us some time, man. Let the game come to him. Let him build that chemistry, that chemistry with his receivers first before you get ready to throw him under the bus. Yeah, I know he was missing throws and stuff like that, but I'm telling you, a few weeks can change a lot, man. Trust me, I know the Cowboys offense was putrid the first few weeks, and then we one of the best offenses in the league now. So you just gotta let stuff play out. It's a long season, man. Long season.
Long season, yeah. But the thing, he was making just critical errors that just didn't make any sense. Like, yeah, some of the plays you could say the receivers forgot the routes, but there was other times where I'm looking at Jordan Love and I'm like, yo, why would you throw that pass? Like the defender is literally right there staring at you. Like that's just a bad read. So yeah, but he's corrected it and salute to him. They're playing the Chiefs next, so that's going to be a hell of a test. So we'll get to see how he sort of performs against a top ranked defense and with Patrick
For
Mahomes on the
real.
other side. So I can't wait for that. And I think that'll do it